Watching Stock Intel. This is the first time to have this recording, and for this channel, we would like to go very deep into every stock, and so as to save your time, save some viewers' time. We would like to have a very detailed analysis of a stock on whether we should or should not be buying a stock. And before that, I would like to make a disclaimer that any opinion here is just for information sharing only, and it does not constitute any suggestion for buying or selling. It is just for information sharing on what we see on the website. And here, I would like to consolidate, aggregate all the details that you have to pay attention before making any investment decision. Okay, let's get into it. And okay, today I would like to analyze the stock Tesla. It is it is getting very good popularity for these few years. The ARK investment fund, Cathie Wood making a lot of investment from very low price in the 2015 and 2014. I forgot, but the price was rocketed from 30 or 40, $50 up to highest around 900 or 800 something, and now it's got back to 580, and still a lot of people still having very bullish view on it. But recently Tesla having quite a lot of trouble. Some bad news coming up, some short seller coming up. Although it's not the first time, it may not be the first time. It may be the last time. It may not be the last time. So what are the things that we have to really be careful? Okay, let's get into some of the news that happening. Okay, Tesla lose hundreds of millions dollars in emission credit sales. This is not a lot of money to Tesla. Major Tesla investor dump a big chunk of shares. Isn't it? Is it a kind of a bad news to Tesla if a Tesla investor dump a big chunk? I didn't click into it because a lot of details. And Tesla falls as China sells deep. And yeah, I will go into it later for the China sales dip. How China could crack down on Tesla, according to expert. Recently, there's news that the Chinese government no longer allow any Tesla cars to be parked near the government building or beside the government building because Tesla's security issue that the Chinese government is suspecting whether the camera would be recording any information that is having any security concern to Chinese government. It feels to me that it is kind of like Huawei. It's kind of like Huawei before, which the US and also the British government is having suspicion towards the security, the privacy of Huawei. And if it is so similar. So it feels to me that Tesla may have some difficulty going on with Chinese government, and it is not going to be changed for short time. And as you see, the PE ratio, price per earning ratio, is 585 right now. I can say it's pretty high. If the growth is not met, if the growth expectancy can't be met, there should be a quite big adjustment because the PE ratio is really very high. And as you see from the financial performance quarterly in Q1 and Q4, you see there is almost the revenue. You see the revenue having some dropping, have some adjustment, and you could see the percentage of rise is less gradually. So I really doubt whether the growth in revenue could be kept. And anyway, it is still a very big company. Just that at this price point to buy in would be a bit risky, I can say. Okay, and what else? What else we should look at? And because this is a growing stock, it's not having any dividend. It's not going to send any dividend to your pocket. And what else? Okay, what about we look at it from also from Chinese angle? Okay, what is that here? Okay, I'm because I could read some Chinese, so I would like to get into some Chinese content. Oh, it is saying the composition of U.S. sales, saying Tesla is going to be having a big market, much bigger market size, market composition, market share. Sorry, and what else? Oh, it is something like people is not liking the behavior of the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk. He's saying not gonna be friend with him. And what else? What else? Okay, we could see there's some cash flow of the cash flow of Tesla. Actually, the cash flow of Tesla is not bad. It is having an issuance of shares in 2020. So in the third quarter, so it's raising a lot of money. It's 1.5, sorry, 15 billion US dollars. So it's pretty big in size. And what else? Okay, let us look into the news. I don't think the news should be that of Tesla. And okay, let's get into it. Tesla Bitcoin holding in reverse. It's saying that Elon Musk suspend Tesla purchase with Bitcoin. So it's gotta be having some. So after that, the Bitcoin price and cryptocurrency having some adjustment, and it's like from 60,000 right now to 38,000 or 35,000, something like that. So there's some bad things happening. Cryptocurrency is having some big adjustment. Also, Tesla shorts are having much better year than in 2020. Actually, I have a look into some of the shorts. It is the size of the shorts are not that large indeed. Tesla superchargers to be installed. This is not very relevant, I guess, but it's going to be a very good future for the company, I can say. With the low cost 35,000 Tesla Model 3 gun, price creeps up. Nothing really special about the news. And okay, here, Tesla cars far from some China government compounds. Yes, this is the one that Chinese government is sending a very strong signal about rather they're liking to Tesla. This is to our concern. And the sales of Tesla dropped sharply after complaints over quality. The things that I read from the newspaper of in China is that uh, there was some crash, some accident before, and the handling of Tesla local populations are not really friendly, and they just some move out some excuse or some very bad words, are not very active in solving the problem, and then it add fuel to the complaint, and also um, the government, and also the people on the rep. I keep talking about that. I keep bad mouth about Tesla, about the attitude towards the issue. So it boils down to the government is doing something so as to kind of punish Tesla. So, but Chinese government is like this. They are they like to make use of some foreign companies issue so as to unite the Chinese government, the Chinese people of China. So that's quite normal from our point of view. Yeah, but what we can see that in the coming few quarters, the Tesla sales in China is going to be dropping quite a lot, I can say. Okay, here Elon Musk saying Tesla eyeing Russia as a potential production hub. Okay, let's see whether it can be realized, and it is a bit bullshit right now. So what else? What else in these 2 weeks? Okay, roster acceleration. Tesla longest weekly losing streak in 3 years. What it means, longest weekly losing streak. It means in the week there are 5 days keep losing, or what about each day just falling for 1% each day, but just 5%? Then doesn't really matter, not very much. So what it means here, I don't know, but I won't click into it. Usually it's just a title. It doesn't mean anything for the weekly losing streak. 6 million sales give Richmond Tesla dealership property a new, not not something really relevant. Tesla can seriously boost Model S sales with this one. Bitcoin sales and environmental credits boost profits. Maybe what I understand about this is they bought some, because it's 4 weeks ago. They bought some bitcoins and at 40,000 something, and it rise up. So the Bitcoin price rise. So they maybe they count it as a profit. I don't know. The BOFA cuts Tesla price by 22%. Nothing's very special because BOFA is not the first tier of US or the world investment bank. So the 22% target doesn't really matter to the stock price right now. What else? Oh, that's it. Yeah, for these, I guess this for these 2 weeks. I can say, to me, generally Tesla is having some bad news going on. Okay, what else? For analyzing a stock, we also look at some of the options that are trading right now. We can look at options trading. And okay, you can see for 28th of May, which is going to be happening, expired in few days. The open interest for put is much more than call for May. But what about June? I pick 25th of June. Let's see. Let's see rather what I can tell. Okay, for strike price 700, open interest to call 1,657, call as well. The open interest for call seems to be topping it. What about put? Just 2,000, and we can see 3,000 or 300, 3,700. But for put it's just 2,000. And for, I can say that it's not really telling anything out of the June option. What about the end of the year? How people look at it by the end of the year? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, the call, the strike price for $1,000. The call seems to be much more than the put. Yeah, you can see from the top two. So what it means is in 6 to 7 months time, more people believe it can rise. They can strike these price 690 or 1,000. Yes, this is a very good way of looking at it. So what about the short interest ratio? The short interest ratio is short interest ratio slash days to cover is 1.2, and as you can see, actually the short interest since last year third quarter and fourth quarter to now, the increase in short interest is not that much comparatively, and in April 30th, the days to cover is just 1.2 or 1.5. According, and this is a very good way so to look at to see rather the market is still bullish on the stock. You can see here. Yes, here a short interest ratio ranging for between 1 to 4 generally indicates strong positive sentiment about a stock and a lack of short seller. So there was news saying Michael Barry has made a lot of short sell on the stock, but according to the statistics here, it is not that much short seller. Yeah, I picked the news already. Yeah, Michael Barry, 10 days ago. I don't know whether it's the real person. Yeah, but I really I look at some of the news Michael Barry did some short sell on it. And you see, it appears this collapse of Tesla bubble is now inevitably spiraling downward, and the new catalyst to watch closely now is the expiration of huge volumes of out-of-the-money call options, which will allow market makers to gradually unload their stockpile shares, putting a very steady downward pull on the stock price over the next several months. It feels like gravity has been turned back on, he said. Okay, these are the recent news and the people which can really affect the stock price. And what else? And what else? Okay, let's look at the technical analysis. Okay, we can look at the chart to make decision on whether it is good to buy right now. Okay, I make some graph, and you see, and we see there's a running up area here. The stock price moving between the channel, and right now it is dropping through the channel, which may indicate that it has some downward pressure here, and it is going to be adjusting quite some time. If we analyze from it, it is a daily chart, by the way. It's a daily chart. So what about when we look at it from RSI perspective? If it is from RSI perspective, and it has touched 30th, and it bounced back up a little bit. And for last time when the RSI crossed below 30, it bounced back. So it is I don't know. Let me see here. Here, if it crossed 30th, it is bouncing back up again. So out of these three, it may be a bit effective. It may be effective just taking these three examples of if crossing below 30, then rather it would bounce back. But the thing is, actually the whole stock, the stock is in the bullish rising up, so it is normal to have bounced back. So let's see whether the overbought signal is effective or not. Okay, let's see here. When it crossed over 70, rather it would be having adjustment or not really having any big adjustment. What about here? If for this one it is quite working, and it touch here, it touch like a 83, then it goes down, and it has around, well, it's quite a lot, 732 down to 450, so it's like 20% adjustment. What about here? And also having some kind of adjustment. So if you look at oversell, then it is bouncing back for around maybe our free sample is rising back. But for overbuy, it falls down out of for these few example, it has around maybe 60 to 7% correct. So what is the view here is that it is going to be a bit bounce back if it is according to the RSI, But due to the fact that it has down down the rising line, it may be going a little bit here, bounce back, then going back a little bit here. That's I predict, because Chinese government is eyeing on Tesla, and the coming sales target may have to be adjusted by Tesla. So I think Tesla maybe time for adjustment. That's the thing for Tesla. And so for fundamental analysis, and also technical analysis, and looking from the chart, looking from the options, looking from the short interest, and also some of the news from China, some of the news from America, we can say that actually Tesla, and also from cryptocurrency news from cryptocurrency, we can really say that Tesla may have lost its momentum due to the Chinese government, due to cryptocurrency, and also um, we can see from the technical chart, it is not as bullish as before. But you can see from the option, it is still targeting $1,000 with quite a lot of open interest by the end of the year. So what I can say is maybe around here, 400, yeah, here. Let me draw a line. Maybe the stock would go around here. Then it's good time to get in if it is for me. Yeah. So yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. And if you are interested in get to know how to analyze a stock, please subscribe, and I will keep updating to you about what are the things that I'm looking at, and I would like to share more to all of you. Please subscribe and share to your friend. Thank you very much. Bye bye.